No more hate. 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 We're not going back. No more hate. No more hate. We're not going back. Let's go. No more hate. 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 We're not going back. We're not going back.
Not going back.
No more hate. No more hate. No more hate.
Well, it's time to go back. Time to go back. Time to pack your bags. Grab everything you got. That sign say, "We don't eat pets." We do not eat pets.
Because we are here calling on all Haitians with any sense of dignity to stand up and vote against and vote for Kamala for HARASS. Because hate has no place on Long Island. Hate has no place in New York. And hate has no place in American hearts. We stand united. Yeah, you said it's until November, but we will bring this country to a different direction, and we hope that the Haitian community leads the way.
I was expecting more people. Yeah.
I told you. I am moving. I haven't stood still. Go back. I am moving. I am walking with this guy. Respectfully, I haven't stood still. I have it all on camera. I've been moving. I've been moving the entire time, sir. Very respectfully. Let's go, Chuck.
I love the shirt.
Keep walking.
They bumping though, y'all. Yo, man. So this is like a section of protesters. If anybody experienced this, please comment down below. If you experience any of these protesters at the Trump rally, and as y'all know, Trump made history in New York once again with this rally, and there was a section of these Haitian protesters, you know, causing a little but I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was. They had another picture. I thought it was way more than this. So I thought it was way bigger than this. But it's a nice, little nice size. But we seen a lot of back and forth going on. And the next clip that I'm gonna show you, it got really heated. Yeah, and all they can do is, you know, they don't even like their candidate, but they're against Trump, and he's the R word. He's a felon. He's this. He's that. He's that. Yeah. You see, they had a sign. It says, "We will have to vote for Kamala if the hate doesn't stop." That's how you know that she is, you know, not it. They understand she can't complete a sentence. They understand she has no plan. They understand she, you know, she's worse than Joe Biden. But they say we will have to vote for Kamala Harris if the hate doesn't stop. You know. Simply calling out the invasion, calling out the truth, calling out what's happening. Why America's a failing nation. People dying, people struggling. When you start calling it out. Boy, politics is a dirty game. A dirty game, baby. Dirty game. Salute to that brother there, though, man. Salute to that brother there. Salute to our law enforcement on the scene. Salute to that fella there, man. You know, some people really do put their life at risk, and sometimes things really do get out of hand, even with law enforcement on the scene. You know, but salute to that little brother there, man. You know, people are sick and tired. They see what's going on, man.
Same exact freaking cycle on repeat every single time now, isn't it? I mean, just think about it. You know, every time Trump says something that can be perceived as wacko or deranged, a conspiracy theory, the left simply engages in their typical gaslighting campaign, making you feel as if you're crazy if you even go there with Trump. And then, of course, not too long after, what happens? It turns out that Donald Trump might have actually been onto something. We've been...
Yeah. But hey, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're wishing the best in everybody's life, man. One love to the human race. We need common sense back. We need things to change. We need to get back on track. We need to save America, man. We're in a fight to get our country back. Simple. They have put we the people last. Hard-working, taxpaying American citizens last. Millions dying, struggling, have died. But when you call out the common sense, they say racist, they say you're hateful, they say you're this, you're that. You know, a lot of disgusting things, a lot of insults. When you call out common sense,
been through this thing a million different times. This is what the left does. They call themselves the party of science, except for some reason they never actually seem interested in a real scientific investigative process. They never look into things. It just sounds crazy, and so they know they could use that politically to make their political opponents appear like whack jobs, so they don't even bother researching or concerning themselves with the issue. They just say, "Ha, what a crazy thing my opponent is saying, what a whack job." You know, people were scratching their heads when Donald Trump said that the people are eating dogs and cats.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. And
I even got some phone calls from some friends and family asking me to explain the whole dogs and cats situation. I said, look, maybe not the smartest move to mention that before all the facts are in, but like usual, what's going to end up happening is they're going to say he's crazy and he's lying and it's a conspiracy theory, and then it's going to come out that, well, he was actually right. Yeah. It's the same repeating pattern. It seems as though that's exactly where we're headed. I'm not going to say this is a 100% full-on confirmation, but it's getting pretty close at this point. Like Donald Trump said during the debate when they were trying to fact-check him, well, I don't know, that's just what the people are saying. Well, more and more people are saying it, and now there's even possible video evidence confirming the story. We're back in Springfield, Ohio. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so it's that typical left-wing debunking process. Just say something's debunked, and then just block your ears and move on to the next thing. Leftoids claim that this one was debunked because the city official had said so. Well, that's a pretty interesting standard. As long as one person just says, well, you know, I haven't heard about it, it's automatically debunked according to leftoids. What an absolute farce of a standard that is. You know, usually when you got some people saying one thing and you got other people saying another thing, usually we call that hearsay. You know, there's always two sides to every story, and you expect from trained professional journalists that they'd go a little bit beyond that, but of course not. Not today. The standard's not that high. But now I guess all the left-wing fact-checkers might have a little bit more work to do here, because Christopher Rufo just released this tweet. Exclusive, we have discovered that migrants are in fact eating cats in Ohio. We have verified with multiple witnesses and cross-references that African migrants in Dayton, the next city over from Springfield, barbecued these cats last summer. Now, I'm not going to show you guys the video because it goes against YouTube's terms of services, but there's pretty compelling evidence on Christopher Rufo's X account, and we've got more individual testimony coming from residents living in Springfield.
So I live in Springfield. There's the water tower. A lot of people are asking what's really going on here, and I can tell you that 3 years ago we had a very large population of stray cats, and now they are gone. You don't see any cats. Our visitors are kind of violent, you know, and you'll see them threatening people. They've threatened my family with machetes. It's not a safe place. Most of the stuff that the people are saying to City Hall are true. If you put two and two together, you can figure some stuff out. But it's definitely not somewhere you want to be.
So look, we're still not at the point where it's widespread, it's happening, it's been proven, but it seems as though there might actually be something to the claims that people in this region are making. You know, maybe we should be seeing some investigative journalism, an open, free discussion and dialogue without fear of being called a bigot or a racist. You know, that would be lovely, but instead, no, we don't get that. It's the left doing what it always does, shutting down the conversation, censoring speech that it finds inconvenient.
NBC's Yamiche Alcindor is in Springfield, Ohio. She joins me now. So, Yamiche, give us the reality check. What is actually happening in Springfield right now? What has the reaction been to this controversy?
Well, there's been a lot of shock and really pain in the Haitian community here. A lot of the Haitian immigrants who came here legally. Most of them came here legally through federal programs. The city also advertised new manufacturing jobs as well as the city's affordability to try to attract people here, because this was a city that had lost something like 20,000 people and had dwindled down to about 60,000 people from a high of 80,000 people. So this was really a place where people they felt like we're going to welcoming them. But now there are some residents who say that they really don't like the change. I talked to one man who said that he doesn't like the cultural changes. He doesn't like the idea that there are people here that are changing the racial makeup of this city, saying that the city is sort of lost. He also said that there were, in his mind, claims that there were stray cats missing, and sort of had this idea that maybe Haitians were abusing animals. Of course, city officials have said there's no evidence of that. And Haitian migrants, they're people who are fleeing violence, gang violence in their country. So they were already traumatized when they got here. And I'm hearing that they're just even more traumatized by this back and forth, and are really saddened that former President Trump, someone who they say is seeking the highest office of the land, is really giving any kind of oxygen to what really is a baseless accusation.
If you even engage in this rhetoric at all, if you even think about it, that's a thought crime. You are engaging in racist conspiracy theory. Straight to the gulags with you, I guess. What an absolute farce it is. Democrats once again are acting like a cult.
And you tell me you had this on your bingo card, and they're eating cats, and they're eating cats. What would you say?
Get that fella off the stage. and put a tampon on his head. Yeah, that fella. Man, I can't wait till that my desperate ad video comes out for him. Oh my goodness. Did y'all see that ad of him working on that old truck? You know, unbelievable. Shut up. Y'all know I love my trucks. I love especially them old ones. I just don't like his truck. You know, and I think it was all again, make sure y'all go watch that video when it's uploaded. It should be uploaded today. You know, him working on that truck, man, talking about changing his air filter. You know, unbelievable. That fella don't know how to get his hands dirty. He don't know how where the oil stick at. He don't even know where the oil stick is, man. Unbelievable. But they got him on an ad checking his air filter to do maintenance. Real men do maintenance. Unbelievable. They are so desperate right now, you guys. A new way forward. Unbelievable. A disgrace. Your family, your mom, everybody's going for Trump, buddy. They endorse Trump. I wonder why. There's still some stuff we don't know about this fella, man. Stolen valor. Throw the tampon in the middle of the street.
Chanting, "We're not eating cats" at the rallies. Ha ha ha, here's the current thing that we're using to make fun of our political opponents. You know, bring me right back to a point of a video that I recorded just a couple days. It's impossible to have a conversation with these people. Mention anything that goes against their worldview. You've committed a thought crime. The friggin' alarm bell is flashing and ringing. Wee woo, you're a racist. Time for you to GTFO our platform. The same exact repeating pattern over and over. You know, I just want to live in a world where we can talk openly about things without people getting hypersensitive and offended, throwing tantrums to derail the conversation. It's always the same thing. Remember back when the Ukraine war just started, the conversation related to Ukrainian far-right groups and militias started to come to the surface and people just wanted to have an open conversation about it, what was happening, and all of a sudden it became a taboo subject that if you even mentioned it, then you were a crazy person peddling in Russian disinformation. Even though we had so many articles, going back in some cases like a couple months, a couple years, of the same exact journalist writing about a Ukraine Nazi problem at the time. Well, now we're seeing the same kind of thing because, well, all of these articles exist. All kinds of conversation about voodoo rituals, animal sacrifice, I mean, for Pete's sakes. Wasn't there just a recent violent cannibal gang takeover in Haiti? There's also a report from 2019 on a website called Haitian Report that claims that eating cats and dogs isn't necessarily super common, but it is part of the culture in certain factions of the Haitian community. You know, it's once again a thing that was openly discussed and reported on a couple months ago, a couple of years ago, but now that Donald Trump said it, now that it came out of his mouth, all of a sudden, it's a dangerous conspiracy theory. No, it's not. It's a shocking story that's meant to get people thinking and talking, to start a conversation about all the crazy and violent stuff happening in the nation after Joe Biden and Kamala Harris allowed millions upon millions of unaccounted for, unvetted people into the nation. I mean, for Pete's sakes, violent Venezuelan gangs are taking over entire apartment complexes, and Democrats are acting like this.
And you tell me you had this on your bingo card, and they're eating cats, and they're eating cats. What would you say?
But you're the crazy one for simply wanting to follow up on some reports coming out of Springfield, Ohio, of some wacky stuff that might be happening there. It's all backwards, folks. But once again, it seems as though history might repeat itself and the truth will reveal itself. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, man. Y'all see what's happening? You know? You see what's happening, man. You just can't make this stuff up. And the fact that they're calling it racist, whatever they say, that they means there's something to it. You know, just be real. That means there's something to it. You know, unbelievable. Let me know what y'all think of this, man. Comment down below. And I will catch you beautiful people in the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.